The only undefeated NFL team, Kansas City Chiefs, are going to face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this Monday night. Can they keep their flawless record to 8-0? We're going to discuss insider updates on key injuries, surprising roster moves, and Patrick Mahomes' unusual move to bring more excitement to Chiefs. Welcome back, Chiefs Kingdom. If you like the video, share it with other KC fans. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing it. I promise you won't regret it. A disturbing news comes regarding tight end Jody Fortson. He has torn his ACL. Fortson was placed on injured reserve earlier this week after leaving Sunday's game in Las Vegas, with a knee injury in the final moments of the fourth quarter. The 28-year-old took to Instagram to share a heartfelt message with Chiefs fans, expressing his gratitude for their support during this tough time. In his post, he revealed that he not only tore his ACL, but also his meniscus, meaning his season is officially over. Fortson is determined to bounce back, stating, "We'll bounce back as we always have." Patrick Mahomes expressed his deep concern over Jody Fortson's injury, describing it as extremely tough. He highlighted the hard work Fortson has put in to return from previous injuries and praised him as an outstanding teammate who would do anything to contribute to the team. Mahomes noted, "He's one of those guys you could ask to block the middle linebacker, and he would do it." The locker room felt the weight of the news, as the players knew how much this meant to Fortson and how important he is to the team. While the injury news was disheartening, Mahomes remains hopeful. He believes in Fortson's resilience, saying, "I know the person. I know he'll continue to fight back and give himself another opportunity to get back out on that football field." Additionally, wide receiver JuJu Smith-Schuster will not practice today due to a right hamstring injury that forced him to leave the Chiefs' Week 7 game early and kept him out of last week's matchup against the Raiders. Offensive tackle Ethan Driscoll will also miss practice today due to illness. Reed provided these updates as the team prepares for their upcoming game. Moving on with some good news. Head coach Andy Reid announced that defensive end Mike Dana is set to return to practice after missing a few weeks due to a pectoral strain. However, quarterback Najee Johnson is still in concussion protocol following an injury sustained during Sunday's Week 8 game. Running back Isaiah Pacheco is making fantastic strides in his recovery. After being placed on injured reserve following a fibula fracture during Week 2 against the Bengals, Pacheco has shown remarkable progress. Just a week ago, he shared a hopeful video on social media of himself walking on a treadmill, sparking excitement among fans about his potential return. Originally, the timeline for Pacheco's recovery was estimated at 6 to 8 weeks, which puts his possible comeback between Week 9 and Week 11. With his positive updates and determination, there's a good chance we'll see him back on the field soon, ready to contribute to the team's success. Coach Reid has been optimistic about Isaiah Pacheco's recovery, saying he's getting there and doing fantastic. The head coach noted that Pacheco is making great progress, but the final call on his return depends on the trainers and doctors. Reid emphasized that while he's thrilled with how well Pacheco's doing, it's ultimately up to the medical team to determine when he'll be back on the field. Fans can stay hopeful as Pacheco continues to work hard on his recovery. Josh Uche made his debut in front of the Kansas City media, and the excitement was palpable as he donned his new red Chiefs hat. Coach Reid mentioned that there's a solid chance Uche will take the field on Monday night against the Buccaneers. When asked about joining the Chiefs and playing alongside stars like Patrick Mahomes, Chris Jones, Andy Reid, and Travis Kelce, Uche shared his enthusiasm, saying, "I'm playing with some of the greatest guys in the league right now." Reflecting on his experience from last season when he faced Kansas City, Uche acknowledged the team's versatility and the array of threats they pose on special teams, defense, and offense. "You have to bring your A game," he noted, emphasizing the challenge of preparing for such a talented roster. He also spoke highly of the defensive schemes and the legends in the league, particularly Chris Jones. "He's definitely a problem," Uche said, expressing his eagerness to contribute to the team's success. Uche's focus is clear. He aims to apply pressure and fit seamlessly into the defensive framework. He's excited to be part of a team where the players not only excel on the field, but also bond well off it, fostering a great environment inside the meeting room. In addition to the latest injury updates, the Kansas City Chiefs have been active ahead of the NFL trade deadline, making 2 trades for USA and DeAndre Hopkins. According to Matt Derrick from Chiefs Digest, the Chiefs currently have approximately $25,995 in available cap space, as reported by the NFL Players Association. Matt emphasized that while Brett Veach still has the flexibility to make moves, any new additions are unlikely to come with hefty base salaries. ESPN's Jeremy Fowler mentioned that the Chiefs are actively monitoring the trade market for cornerbacks as the November 5th deadline approaches, especially after losing Jalen Watson. What do you think, Chiefs Kingdom? Should the team look to bring in another player before next week? Drop your thoughts in the comments. In the press conference room, head coach Andy Reid discussed the upcoming matchup against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Reid started by acknowledging their past encounters, noting that they know the Bucs have a very aggressive and skilled pass rusher. He mentioned that they plan to integrate their new addition into the defensive line rotation as long as he can handle the responsibilities. When asked about the Bucs' offense, Reid expressed confidence in their efficiency, praising their quarterback for his performance despite losing two key players. "He keeps rolling," Reid said, highlighting that the Bucs have a fast and versatile lineup, including multiple top-notch running backs. Reid noted that the Buccaneers' offense is well-rounded and effective, emphasizing the importance of their preparation. He praised the diligence of their quarterback, mentioning how he studies hard, asks questions, and is dedicated to improving. Reid concluded that the new player's role would continue to expand as they move into this week, and he feels confident about how things are shaping up. Coming up to Patrick Mahomes, he shared exciting news about his efforts to bring a WNBA franchise to Kansas City. Reports circulated on Twitter that Mahomes, along with his wife Brittany, is in talks to expand the league in their city. According to ESPN's Adam Schefter, the ownership group of the NWSL's Kansas City Current, which includes the Mahomes couple, has met with WNBA officials regarding this initiative. Mahomes expressed his enthusiasm for enhancing the sports landscape in Kansas City, stating, "We want to get basketball to Kansas City in general, and with the success of the WNBA in recent seasons, it's kind of a no-brainer to try to get a team here." He highlighted the city's passion for sports, referencing the strong support for local teams like the Kansas Jayhawks basketball and the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's talk about rookie sensation Xavier Worthy, who made waves at the NFL Combine by smashing the record for the fastest 40-yard dash. The excitement surrounding him intensified when he officially joined the Chiefs as they geared up to face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Monday Night Football. In an exclusive interview, Xavier shared his journey, saying, "How are you doing, Xavier?" "I'm good. I heard that buzz at the Combine about being a Chief." I asked him if the Chiefs gave him any hints during the draft process, and he laughed, saying, "Not at all. They were actually the team I heard the least from. Other teams reached out a lot more." So, what was draft night like for him? "I was in Austin, Texas, having my draft party in Westlake when things got wild. I got a call from the Colts around the 15th pick, but they hung up right after I said hello." "That must have been confusing." "Yeah, it was crazy. They introduced themselves, and then suddenly the call was dropped. I thought they might be looking at other players. But then I was watching the draft live, and the Chiefs called me when they were on the clock. I had no idea what was going on." Worthy emphasized how he had studied the Chiefs and been drawn to their explosive offense, saying, "I knew I wanted to be part of that." He recalled the disbelief when his name was called and how surreal it felt to become a part of the Chiefs organization. "It was a dream come true," he said. "I couldn't believe it. It's all about showing what I can do and contributing to the team's success." So, Chiefs Kingdom, we are set here. We'll see you tomorrow with an update about our beloved team. Until then, stay safe and enjoy the rest of your week.